So you know what? We've done Instapot beans.
We have?
We've canned beans. We've done bean with bacon. Tonight, we're going to do our traditional, old-fashioned. It takes a while.
It does.
But it's not hard. I mean, it's stuff you do the night before.
And you get to smell it cook for a day. It's wonderful.
There's nothing like it.
That's right.
So we're going to go step by step. And a lot of people do this. And a lot of people may do this exactly like we do it. But this is the old-fashioned way, which I learned from my mother. This is how we do it. This is how you get that bean.
That's right.
That's just perfect.
The perfect bean.
The way to get this started, now we took some pictures because this was yesterday, last night.
Yes.
Take your beans, put about 1 inch of water over top of them. Boil them till it comes to a boil. Turn the heat off, put the top on, and let them set.
How long did you let those sit? About 6 hours?
6, 8 hours,
Yeah.
at least overnight. So what does that do? That gets that start on those beans swelling up, taking that moisture on, and that's the beginning. So the beans, as you can see, have absorbed all that liquid for the most part.
They're about double the size, aren't they?
They've swollen up, and look.
No water.
No, hardly any water in here. And what we're going to do, we're going to take these over to the sink, and we're going to rinse some of these hides off of here, and we're going to rinse those real good, and then we'll show you how to make the perfect
beans.
soup beans. Here's our beautiful beans.
Ready?
Here's the beginning. This is 2 pounds of the white beans. And what we're going to do, we're going to take enough. This is already some flavor going here, folks. Not just old water. This is chicken broth.
Yummy.
Now, we've got low sodium chicken broth.
That's right.
Which adds that depth of flavor.
Oh, yes.
And that little bit of fat. No cholesterol. Look at this. We're getting started here. And plus it gives you that nice, as it cooks up, you get more of a red color.
Right.
Now, you can also put some chicken bouillon in there. Here's what we're talking about. If you see a chicken bouillon cube, sometimes it say, okay, that's 1,000 milligrams of sodium. Well, you think about that though. This is 2 pounds. So if you're doing 15 bowls of soup,
Right, that's not too bad.
it's not as bad. Like sometimes you'll have a cup of sugar in a recipe or 2 cups. Well, you think about that. There's 27 pieces in there, and if you eat a little slice,
So it's perfect for you.
it's
Yeah, that's
not
good. That's right.
terrible. So let's do our math like that.
That's right. I like
We
how
can
you do your
justify
math.
just
Let's
about anything.
justify it. That's right.
So we have a bouillon cube here.
You want the whole thing of this, or?
I think let's do the whole thing. We
All right.
checked on this. This is a little lower sodium. We're going to break that up in there. The next thing we're going to add is our all-purpose seasoning. This one here I've thrown together. Basically, it has equal parts garlic, onion powder, celery seed, salt, and pepper.
Perfect.
Italian cherry pepper.
Perfect.
So that in itself, celery seed to me is an important flavor in beans. And so we're going to take as much as we think we need of that.
You probably take a lot, won't you?
I'm going to go ahead and do
Season
it pretty
it
good.
up.
And when I use salt, I use some of the healthier salts that have the minerals in them that our body needs. All right, now the next important thing on the front end and the back end for depth of flavor is a good yellow sweet onion.
That's right.
And we're going to go ahead and assist these in cooking by chopping them up very fine. When you have the salty and all those flavors coming in, you need a little sweet to balance that. With a good yellow sweet onion, some carrots and some celery, finely chopped, that really releases that natural flavor in it. It's just amazing.
Ready?
Now most people like a big old slice of onion at the end, and I do too.
Carrots?
Yep. Let's do some carrots, a little bit of celery. Now I can already see what's going on here, and I'm loving it. And we just ground some fresh Italian cherry pepper. I'm going to go a little bit more on the pepper into this because you like it peppery, don't you?
I do love pepper. All right, ready? I'm going to chop again. Let me get all that for you. Yummy.
So look what we got going on here. Just look at
Beautiful.
that. Does that not look tasty already?
That's beautiful.
And this is the time of the year, to me, when you want to, when you're going outside, you got lots of work to do. You know, it's cleanup time in the fall, putting your stuff away. You just want to put something out and let it cook, and you smell it cooking.
I want to smell it cooking.
All day long.
Now, when you did this, I smelled it through the night. I woke up. Yeah, no,
yeah.
it's delicious.
So now you see our bacon over in it. I left some fat on that. I know you've seen us do that. That's a 7-day cure right there. I left a little hide on there just for such purposes. This is our ham hock per se. If you got some ham hock, that's great with this bacon. See that good fat in there? I took this particular slice and saved it as the fatty portion.
Good idea.
For just such. That adds that
Oh,
umami pork flavor in there. Oh my goodness. Look what we got, Miss Farm.
I'm excited.
So look what we've got. Everything I see here reminds me of somebody in our family
Oh yeah.
in the old days. Mom's chow chow right there, into garden relish. This one's heavy on the red peppers because that's what we had the most of.
That's right.
But Miss Farmer, I would like you to dig in there.
All right, I'm gonna get a spoon for that. I got me a fork and a spoon.
Look at that. You don't have to worry about taking these beans and using an immersion blender.
Those are
And we got a little
perfect.
chunk of onion in there.
That's perfect.
Look at these beans. See there?
Wow,
You have some whole beans and you have some that have been cooked.
it's perfect, isn't it? So delicious. The chow chow is good too. Gives it a little
Oh.
sweet.